Praise the Lord, happy Saturday. I'm blessed to work from home today, and although it's Saturday, taking a quick break and go grab me a cup of coffee or something. I didn't feel like making no coffee. I let McDonald's do it for me this morning. And this won't take long at all. Teamwork. Are you the reason your team is gone? Are you the reason your team has failed? Are you the reason that your team is absolutely falling apart? Are you the reason you're divorced? Are you the reason your marriage failed? It takes two, baby. It takes two, baby. Me and you. It takes two to fight, two to tango. I've never seen a man in a ring, and I boxed 7 years in the Army. I've never seen one boxer in the ring, no opponent. You know, that third man in the ring is a referee. But when no referee is around and you're trying to referee yourself, you are in trouble. There is no I in team. There's 3 I's in individual, and a lot of people fail and falter and are phony and foolish, you know, because of they are not a team member. They own a team, and they have the word member in their name. They are dismembered or remembered, as I leave this alone. But how many of us are the reason for the demise of the team? How many of us are the person, the only one in a relationship? You know, sometimes you can have equal pairing, equal fault, and sometimes you have unequally yoked. But when you have somebody on your team, you can't tell them anything. You can't teach them. You know what gets me is, let's say the woman, the wife, has a PhD, a master's, and the husband has a GED, a high school diploma, a bachelor's, and associate's. Nothing wrong with that. But this is how I see it. You have someone highly educated, apt to teach, want to help you become better in your own household. You don't have to go to college. You don't have to go nowhere else, but you got someone in your room who is in your marriage, in your house, in your household, in the bedroom, the living room, who has accomplished, who has acquired, who has ascended, and you won't even listen to them. Maybe if you adopted some of the things they did to get to where they are, you wouldn't be so subconsciously jealous and so disrespectful. As I leave this alone. Team. There's no I in team. There's 3 I's in individual. And I just don't understand or understand, you know, how anyone won't listen, won't try to grow, won't understand they have an imbalance, don't understand that they can become better. You know, as long as you have breath in you, there's room for improvement. As long as you have breath in you, there's room for you to become greater. People want money, but they don't want to be kind or polite or spiritual or, you know, or giving, but they want money. They want riches. They don't want to be in need. As I leave this alone. Team member, family member, dismembered, remembered. The only member I hear now when we talk about team is when you talk about remember or dismembered, which means to take apart, to dissect, you know, on purpose, as I leave this alone. Now, if you own the team and your team is winning, you'll take all the credit. You own the team, your team is losing, a lot of us blame the other person. He did this, she did that. There's equal billing, there's equal sharing, there's equal partners, there's unequally yoked, as I leave this be. But which one are you? How can you be the reason? How can you be the reason or become the reason or become the excuse or take all the credit for a great marriage or great relationship, but you can't take responsibility for an awful failure or a great failing of a marriage, as I leave this be? There's no I in team. You know, the word that jumps in my mind is selfishness. You know one thing about fish stinks. I don't care what room in that house you in, the bedroom, the living room, the bathroom, the kitchen, the den, upstairs, downstairs, the garage. Fish stinks. And a lot of people just outright selfish, and they practice selfishness. And then when the marriage is over, when the relationship is up, or when the gig is up, you start trying to do better. Why fight 20 years to break up? Why fight 9, 10, 20, 12, 13, 50, 30 years to break up? How can you be married to someone for 30 years only to break up? Why fight for 25 years to divorce? As I leave this be. There's no I in team. It takes two. Two shall become one. You don't give 50% and he give 50%. He give 100% of himself. She get 100% of herself. It don't add up to 200%. Two shall become one. If you give your all and he or she gives their all, You know, there can be less and less failure as I leave this be. But people give their all in a fight. They give their all in a constant contest. They give their all in a contest. They give their all in the failure of a marriage or relationship. Why not give your all to succeed? Why faith to break up? It takes two, baby. It takes two, baby. Me and you. We must understand as we overstand this, as I leave this alone and land God's spacecraft. If you're going to make it, you got to work on it. If you're going to become stronger, you got to lift one another up. The weight that you lift to become stronger, you got to lift one another up. Work out with the weights of your person you're with. Work out with the weights of your partner or partner. I don't know. Work out with the weights of your wife or husband. Work out with the weights of your fiance or your boyfriend, your girlfriend. Because adversity is the only weight that's going to activate our faith. And we need faith like the candy we ate as kids, as children. We need faith both now and later. But as I leave this be, selfishness kills. One-sided, master-slave relationship, won't listen, can't tell you nothing. You're headed for self-destruction. You're headed for a fall, and your marriage and relationship will not make it. It takes two to make it. It takes two to make it. Me and you. Peace.